Hello and welcome to this tutorial on managing users in your Islandora environment. Today we will be creating a user, editing a user, assigning roles to a user, changing the permissions for a role, and creating a new role. The first step is logging in using an account with the necessary credentials for user management. Then we must navigate to the black administrative bar on the top of the screen. We'll be working within the menu marked People. As you can see, by rolling over this link, you get a quick link to add a user. So I'll click on that. First, we need to put in some typical user registration details like a username, a valid and unique email address, and a password. I can also choose to block a user from this menu, and I must set the user's role. The roles are shown here. Administrators have the highest level of access. In this case, I will be choosing an authenticated user, which has fewer site permissions. We click on Create New Account to complete this creation, and should get the familiar green check. To see all of our users, we click on the List tab here. This shows all of our active users. If we wanted to edit the information for a user, we could select them here by clicking Edit, and that would allow us to change their email address, block the user, change their level of access, change a password. It also allows us to cancel the account altogether. As you can see, there are currently two different role options for a user. The user I just created has an authenticated user role, which grants fewer permissions than an administrator. But what are those permissions exactly? To see that, first we need to save any changes. And now we go to the Permissions tab. In this list, we see all of the permissions that can be assigned to different users and the three different user roles. The anonymous user means anyone who visits the site without logging in and would include most patrons. If we wanted to grant authenticated users more access, we could add more checkboxes here. What if we wanted to create an additional role? To do that, we would click on the Roles link here. If I wanted to create a role with less access than an admin, but more than an authenticated user, I could do that here. Let's create a power user. After adding the power user role, I could click on Edit Permissions and add or take away access for this user role. If I decide that I no longer need this role, I can click on Edit Role and delete the power user role altogether. I hope you enjoyed this overview of the main aspects of user management. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.